Hey everybody, we told you we would do a case reveal and now we're here with 1 and 2 cases. Let's start. I want to go ahead and point out that we have a beautiful cameraman behind that camera today. His name is Cancer. You might have seen him on our post. Make sure to check him out under Roger Cottle. Alright, so let's open this up. So inside of our first case, we have a multitude of things. We'll start off from the left and move right. Try and tell you a little bit about all of these. So first here we got the infrared thermometer. On the side it says all the instructions. Basically what this thing does is if you see a red light come up, you might not because of the camera, that picks up a temperature gauge. Basically right now what I'm pointing at says 69.5. That's how hot it is. Problem is one of these things is that it is a cone. When it shoots out as a cone. So basically you're picking up everything in that cone meter. So anything close will be right. About 88.5, my hand's been touching things, you know. But outside the distance on the wall is 68. It's picking up a little bit every distance. Cool thing about this one is that if you click this button right here, it goes to Celsius and goes to Fahrenheit. But people like me only know Fahrenheit, so it's a plus. Moving down here, we basically put just some business cards in with Supernatural Investigators. That's my own. And then, if I can put that back in, we got the new Zodiac cards we got printed out. Very beautiful, very clean. Thanks to Vistaprint. Move down, basically, these are headphones that go to our radios, which we'll talk about here in a minute. Oh, they're always double click. You click once to talk to it, the rest goes in your ear. So, next thing is pretty cool. What we have here is compasses. Now at first you're like, oh, so you get lost, right? Technically you're right. But also, it's a magnifying glass. Also, what these are used for is if your, say your EMF detectors or meters die, you can use one of these and basically it picks up, you know, electromagnetic field from the North Pole and it points north. But if a big pool of electromagnetic field comes around in front of you, it will point to that direction. So it's basically I'd say an old school EMF detector if they use them for that. I'm sure if they did, they did, but it works perfectly, especially when a spirit wants to come by and drain all of your EMF detectors. It does happen a lot. So next, we'll go to these. This is an ELF zone detector, or ELF detector. It's basically another EMF detector. Turn it on, points to basically how much electromagnetic field is in your area. People do use it for like loose wiring and stuff like that, but obviously ghost hunters as ourselves, or supernatural investigators, use them to when we're by an electromagnetic field, rather a spirit or basically just raw energy, we can pick this up from here. Obviously safe means there's either nothing or something very low here. Caution is there's something mediumly strong. Danger is there's something on your front. I can't cuss because family friendly. But basically these are good for big bang for your buck. They're cheap and they're great for starting kits. I'd say these are under K2 meters, so if you're choosing between this or K2, I'd definitely choose a K2. But if you're looking for something cheap and just to mess around with your friends, get this. This one's one of my favorites. This is new. Oh, also this case was shared by me and Roger Cottle into the Zodiacs because we are all part of the Zodiacs together. But this was his case kind of, I guess, donated, but basically he's in the group too, so it just stays by this case because now they're brothers and whatever they want to be. But anyways, this is a ghost meter, as it says there, but basically it's an EMF meter. Reason it's a meter instead of a detector is, well, see that little needle right there? That shows how much of an EMF zone is by you. Electromagnetic field is around you. Push the button and it even beeps, which is phenomenal when you're not paying attention, which happens a lot when you're recording or talking to a spirit, you just don't look down. See, one problem with this thing though is you shake it and the meter will move, so you gotta keep these things still. But these are perfect. They read a gauge on how strong something is, how near it is. They're a lot better than these, whereas if like there might be something nearby but it's weak, it'll still be green. This you can see a green zone and it's still going and it's still showing. They're perfect and it won't beep until it's about yellowish red. So mostly in the red though. It will tell you when it's coming off. These are beautiful and perfect for getting. They're more expensive than the K2s, I'd say, but they're worth it. And basic things around here, we do have 2 sets of radios. This is just a Proster radio, and this is a Cobra radio. Both work great, and both work just like a normal radio would. Click the button, you talk. I'd say the difference is that this charges on a USB cable, so if you're just wanting to charge it on a computer or while you're out, these are great for quick charges. Some cars nowadays even you can plug that in and go if it dies. This probably has a better lasting battery, but as for sound quality wise, I'd say they're about the same. The only difference again, well, one of the differences I guess I should say, is that this one does come with a headphone case, headphones, so you can talk to your friends and stuff up to your ear. It's a little bit of a difference, but doesn't matter. Charging ports for both, and then we have SD card for extra SD cards, because you always need extra. Don't let them tell you don't, because even if you have a 30 gig one, that one picture that you might be missing could be the one you've been wanting. So always keep extra along with batteries, but that's for a different case. We have slots for those. We also have some slots that are open for more EMF or EVP detectors or whatever you want. And lastly, we do have holy water. Now this is actually holy water given to us from a priest. This is great for cleansing, great for basically getting out negative energy, put it on people to keep away negative energy. So I'm going to go more into detail about actually all of this in other videos, probably more specifically, but holy water, if you don't know what it is, you should probably check it out. Or talk to your local priest. But not just priests make holy water, but it is the strongest, I will say. I've used it a lot. In this case itself, I'm still learning about pieces, but this case right here I have used on many cases, and I'm excited to go over that one. But you'll have to wait until next time. I'll see you then, guys.